Executions are set to continue next week in Terre Haute. Some Terre Haute residents gathered outside the Federal Corrections Complex in Terre Haute just a little while ago. They were voicing their opposition of the death penalty amid a global pandemic. News 10's Dominic Miranda was there. He joins us now with their message.
Patrice, I'm standing here beside the intersection of State Road 63 and Justice Drive, which actually leads up to the Federal Correctional Complex here in Terre Haute. And that's where protesters were today, protesting the continuance of the death penalty. Now, as I mentioned, they actually started on Federal Correctional Complex property, but federal prison employees actually told them midway through the press conference to move across the street off their property, and that's where they were standing, where I'm standing here right now. But protesters told me today that did not silence their message. Members of the Sisters of Providence, Death Penalty Action, and the Terre Haute NAACP were out here in front of the federal complex. They told me they've always stood up against the death penalty, but now with a global pandemic in our midst, it's even more dangerous for all involved and could put our community at a risk of a COVID-19 spread. President of the Terre Haute NAACP, Sylvester Edwards, says the government cannot keep adding violence on top of violence. Furthermore, he says the death penalty affects people of color. He told me his message to spread was to stand here today and say no more to immoral and uncivilized violence against human beings.
We are constantly doing more wrong. These people are still locked up, and probably going to be locked up for the rest of their life until they meet their maker. So it's wrong for us to get out there and kill people just because the fact it's on the books.
Now, Edwards told me the point of today was to stand in solidarity and oppose inhumane treatment of other human beings, and they want to make sure that people listen. Reporting live in Terre Haute, I'm Dominic Miranda, News 10.
Well, much